to another edition of the Sewing Guru, and in this particular video I'm going to show you how to overlock the panels that you've cut out for your denim jeans. Now, in the previous videos we've done the pattern construction, we've manipulated the pattern, we've laid our pattern onto the panels and we've cut them all out, and now you're ready to go on to the next step, which is overlocking around the appropriate panels before we can start stitching them all together. So I've got all of my panels laid out, so let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over and recap the panels what we should have at this point. Okay, so we've got here our yokes, so we can just take off the pins and take off the pattern paper for those. So we've got our back yokes there. We have here our small pockets within the front pocket. So if you want, you can have just one on the left or the right hand side, or you can actually have two. It's up to you. We've got our pocket facings, and we've got our pocket bags here. Okay, so that's those. And the other pieces, what we've got is our front panels and our back panels. So I'm just going to go and take off this pattern paper from the panels. Take this off right along. Just release all of the pins off the paper. There we go. There should be another couple here. Yeah, there's one here and one here. So that's our front panels. Our front panels done. So we can just take these now away. Just fold those over. Put those with the rest. And we have here our back panels. Again, take out all of the pins to release the paper. Now, there's no notches or anything for this, so we don't need to mark those from the actual pattern itself. We've got everything here. Just take out all of the pins. Another couple of pins. There we go. So that's our pattern paper now released. We can fold that over, discard that, and we have here our back panels. So that's all our panels ready to be overlocked. Now, the panels which we don't have is the waistband, we don't have the back pockets, and we don't have the closures for the front, either a button closure or a zip closure. So now that we've got all of these panels cut out, ready, and they've got no paper on anymore, we're now ready to take them over to the overlocker and overlock the appropriate parts. Okay, so we're here at the overlocker, and surprisingly, this first part for the overlocking panels, we don't really need to overlock that much. Okay, we only need to overlock, if I just show you on these jeans here, if you're creating one of these small pockets within the pocket, then you need to overlock just the sides of those. Okay, so I've got my two little pockets here, and we're overlocking just each side. We're not overlocking the top, and we're not overlocking around the bottom. Okay, so we're just overlocking the side bits of these small pockets, and we're overlocking around the front part where the fly zip's going to be, or you're going to have a button closure, around this part, around here to the crutch at the bottom and the seat. And that's the only part what we're going to be overlocking at this point. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to get my little pocket part, and we're just going to put that onto the overlocker. Okay, down with the foot, and I am overlocking in a 3-thread chain stitch. Okay, and I'm overlocking in a very, very dark blue thread. so it's going to match my colour of my jeans. Overlock that part, and just the other side as well. Now I like to just overlock all of my panels in one go, because you can cut the chains later on. So it's just an easy way to do this. Cut the things. Now we can cut those later on. Now I'm now going to overlock the front panels. So I'm starting from the crutch. We're going around the crutch up where the front fly is going to be. Okay, and finally get our other one as well. Really easy. Okay, so that is our panels overlocked, and now we can go around and cut the small chains that we've got left. So we've got our front panel there, our other front panel, just cut the little chains that we've overlocked. Okay, and of course our small pockets, and of course I overlocked them all together like this, you see. So we can now cut the little chains a little chain here, on there, so that one's completely cut as well. I've got a couple more here. Okay, there we go. So I always like to just cut my chains as we go, keeping the panels really neat. Okay, and basically that's it for the overlocking part. Okay, we now are ready to go on to the next stage, where we're going to be attaching our pockets into the panels, and we'll be overlocking a bit from there as well. So that's it. We're ready now to go on to the next video, where we're going to be attaching the pockets onto our front panels of our jeans.